Surprise, one more home renovation series video for you. We are finishing the story that started all the way back in episode 5 when we absolutely destroyed the basement. Now in episodes 10 and 11, I touch on the fact that we had people coming out to assemble and install the cabinets for the kitchen. So in between where Pops and I finished everything and we were waiting for the kitchen installers to come out, thought it was a perfect time to build a home gym in the basement. Now that the upstairs is done, we have somewhat of a better situation to cook food. Now we need to start training again because I'm tired of feeling so fat and hating how I look, and I'm ready to be a bodybuilder again. That's gonna require somewhere to train. I'm overtraining in public gyms, so now it's time to make our own home gym. The biggest motivating factor for the home gym, as I mentioned, was kind of over public gyms. I appreciate that so many people are getting into fitness and their health and taking it seriously. However, when there's massive crowds of people at the gym at any time, doesn't matter, you get over it. And also, I'm tired of being really fat. I said that back then, I say it today, because unfortunately, I've only gotten larger. Next up, get rid of this big workbench. It's attached somewhere underneath. Gonna need a crowbar. Big gulps, huh? It might not look like much, but we definitely got a lot done. This whole back wall is cleared out. We have part of that frame broken out now. All the lights are down. I started taking apart the bench. Like, I just wanted to get it off the wall so I could reuse it, but the thing's wobbly. Let me show you. Like, y'all ain't ready for this. Ready? Just here. What the heck? So unfortunately won't be able to reuse this, so I'm gonna have to cut this up, take it apart, and we're gonna rip out the rest of those studs tomorrow on our brick wall here, because we're not gonna put anything there. We're keeping these ones. I realized that the electrical is a little more difficult than I was hoping, so gonna need to bring in the big guns, AKA Pops, to help out with that. But we've made progress. See? Progress. Now, I mentioned the electrical and how it was more of a problem than I expected. A, because I'm not good at electrical, and B, what Pops ended up telling me was that because the way I destroyed the basement, like just not properly detaching outlet covers, small stuff like that, it made for a big issue. So thankfully, Pops' Pops figured it out really quick and fixed it. So even though it was fun to destroy the basement the way that I did in episode 5, that is what we call a no-no. Now, thankfully, this was a workshop, so hard work is not uncommon in this part of the house. We were looking to carry that on, and thankfully, the space that was dedicated to the workshop was the perfect spot for where our home gym could go, and it left us with a lot of good bones, and I could see the vision. The little guy's not working, so let's hope this one does. Well, that was easy. Nice. Alright, so we've made some very good progress thus far. We unfortunately took apart that really cool bench. We got this wall cleared out now as well. I'm keeping some of these studs, and I'm hoping I can find studs in here to use, because what we need to do is reinforce the wall over here, and then we're gonna build a frame to fill this door here. But I'm gonna wait a little bit because it's 8:30 in the morning and I don't want my neighbors to hate me. So I'll at least give them 30 minutes. Cool. Now I'm about to take apart some drywall. And remember how I talked about the lack of carefulness that I had when I took off the drywall the first time? That may or may not continue in this next clip. So just keep ignoring what I do. Every light fixture is perfectly in the way. Oh gosh. Okay.
Let me tell you, my number one op this entire process were the light fixtures. Thankfully, drywall's pretty light, and so were the 2x4 studs. Otherwise, I would have been in a world of hurt.
All right, got that other drywall down, and this is what we're looking like. Kind of crazy. We're gonna get this cleaned up a little bit over there. We'll get some frames built, and we can put up some walls.
Now, from last clip to the next clip, quite a bit of work has happened that I did not record. So, don't hate me. I can promise you it wasn't that exciting, and I explained it pretty well.
A lot of progress has been made. Let's go. Brand new walls. Look at this lighting. So we have 3 brand new lights installed. It's so much brighter in here. This light right here is our Bluetooth speaker, so that's super dope. I went ahead and got all of the walls installed. Got birch plywood. Ended up having a really dope pattern play out here with the lighter birch plywood here, a darker birch plywood, and we just carried that all throughout on every piece. We are now officially ready to put in the floor as well too, so I'm excited about that. Basically what I had to do to get all this floor prepped, because it was 35 years of being a workshop, swept it, vacuumed, hot bleach water mopped it, then we put up the walls, then I repeated that process. The second mopping of this floor is done, it is dry, so now it's time to lay down some gym mats.
Let me tell you, when I was furnishing out this home gym, I was extremely stressed on picking the perfect flooring. All the sizes that were listed for gym mats on Amazon were awkward. I ended up striking gold at Home Depot. Shout out Home Depot. Look for horse stall mats, even at Tractor Supply. You can find some really good quality, thick rubber mats for your gym floor. These were perfect. Absolutely love them. And I miss them. And once the gym floor was done and installed, the fun part started of me and Pops actually getting to assemble the power rack that we bought for Pollaccia's Powerhouse. I just made up that name. We never named our gym.
Which one's that? That should probably come over here. R1 and R2. These two, I ordered this thing, it was supposed to be. Oh, they gave clips. J-hooks. Accessory. This is the box. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why playing with Legos is so important as a
Child. I was gonna say child, but the camera battery died.
Alright, y'all. Took a minute, but we done. Everything's put together. Came out so smooth. So I started moving in the weight plates. Got extra storage right there. We have our easy curl bar. We have the extra accessories that came with the rig. Brought in the old school dumbbells. All of our rehab work and kettlebells and bands. I got some more bands hung up here, some attachments hung here, and so this pegboard's gonna be super clutch. So we're actually gonna order more pegs. I'm gonna try to find some. We are gonna utilize this bad boy to its fullest potential. I'm so hype right now. You have no idea. 8 months at this point without training or anything. You know, eating horribly. I put on 40 pounds, it's awful. Now I have no reason to not get back in shape. The last thing I have to do is bring in the cardio equipment over there. And then the gains will be commencing yet again. I'm so excited. It's been such a long time coming to get to this point with the house being done and having the gym back and just being able to get in a routine again of training. I'm just, man, God is good. Let's go. Let's go.
Now, I did quite a bit of upgrades to the home gym from this point that I never filmed. We got pegs for the pegboard that came in for all the attachments. We had a bar holder come in. We got a leg extension and leg curl machine. We invested in dumbbells. A lot of great things went into this home gym. So it's very tough that it's gone, very upsetting. Even more disappointing from a personal perspective is I really didn't get back into the gym the way I wanted to. As much as I was looking forward to getting back into the gym and having that be a priority, just so many other life responsibilities continue to keep popping up and just continue to keep pushing back and back on being able to train consistently. I'm really bummed because at this point I said 8 months, but realistically I wasn't even gymming all of 2024 and I didn't make it any better in 2025. So I'm really hoping this year, 2026, it's got to be my year. It's got to be my year. Now, I unfortunately did not get any B-roll shots of the bench all finished and assembled. I didn't even get to do it of the gym after this point. So you'll have to go through the channel, find all my different fitness videos that came out in 2025, and that is how you can see the full scale reveal of the home gym all completed. I'll see, you know what, I'll try to find some clips. So if I might overlay it right now, but it gives you a glimpse into what it became, what it was. I miss our home gym so much. I never thought I'd be a home gym guy, but I definitely am now. Eventually we'll get one back. We'll do it again. It's nice to be able to look back on all this footage, be able to see what we accomplished. Just know that we'll do it again. God is still good. It's gonna be a great way to stay in shape. I hope you enjoyed the video. One of the last few major house renovation videos from almost 2 years ago now. But please don't forget to drop that like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on your post notifications, send the video to a friend. You know the drill. But most importantly, don't forget to have a great day or night. Don't forget to keep God number one. God bless.